What it do, what it do. Welcome back to another episode of Straight Facts with your boy Feast. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for those who are new. And please turn on your bell notification so you get the latest updates here on Straight Facts. Had to jump in on a hot topic that came across my radar, which is why do attractive men get the worst treatment from women in 2025? Could be only one reason, fellas. Just straight up, there's competition. Women, for a long time now, at least for a few years, have been competing with men. And I've said this over and over. And now you're hearing and seeing men on TikTok and Instagram platforms, they're actually venting about these situations, and that could only be one reason for that, and it's basically women are in competition with men. So fellas, if you think you're gonna go to the gym and get your lift on, if you think you finna go purchase a new Ferrari or wherever your visions are, however far out you think, this new truck, I'm a daily driver of a truck, and I'm here to tell you, man, like, it ain't love. Like, it ain't like, you better be doing it for yourself. You better be doing it for your best benefit. So for a man, it kind of almost leave you in a box. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what do you work on? What do you improve on? Which direction do you go to fulfill everything you're trying to fulfill with yourself? You know what I'm saying? And from me to you, I'm just saying, work on yourself. Just work on yourself, man. Don't put too much thought into it. Because if you guys pay attention, if you watch things like, I watch like the balloon pop. I need to be reacting to these videos. I need to do some reaction videos. But I was watching balloon pop last night. And if you guys keep up with balloon pop, I'm able to gauge one's thinking, like how women think today, how they size men up, how they judge on certain characteristics or certain aura they expect a guy to have today, 2025. And the things they come up with to give reason why they're not gonna talk to you aren't the same reason if you was given those things, they would still talk to you. I'm gonna say that again because I don't want that to go over your head. For the same reason that they wouldn't talk to you, if you go get those things the reason they say they wouldn't talk to you, they still not gonna talk to you, even if you went and got those things. So it sends men mind on a like a frenzy. Now he don't know which direction to go. He don't know what to do to attract a woman. You know what I'm saying? But I just know it ain't in a man's muscles. I just think it's aesthetics across the board, how you put yourself together, and women don't want, women kind of want to up on you. You know what I'm saying? If you kind of giving her a little competition there in the looks department, a woman don't want you to look better than her. She wants your pockets to be fatter than hers so she can live and travel and live this life that everybody been told we supposed to be living and looking forward to. But, that's a joke. But, dry humor there. So it sends men in this awkward direction on what does it take to feel whole and attract women or attract the woman. I come from a time, man, like I said, I'm an 80s baby. I come from a time where you didn't have to a man, he wasn't so caught up in his looks. I never felt like a man strived to be pretty boy, type dude. Back when R&B was popping, pretty boy dudes got the women and stuff like that. They could pull women effortless. So as a man, you had to go make a name for yourself. Put some money in a car, a star player on the football team, a drum major, the head tuba player, something to where you made a name for yourself doing something that women thought you were hot or thought you were the one or thought you was that dude, especially like in college and stuff like that. I graduated from an HBCU, Mississippi Valley State. It'll be in Mississippi in the house. School Jerry Rice went to. But you used to have to do something that was worth talking about to kind of be something. Your look in your looks department, as long as you put on decent clothes and you could dress, you had some swag about yourself, you were kind of good to go. But now that we got social media, you got people got $100 lineups, you got all this designer clothes, and like I say about balloon pop, you can go back and watch. Men, do not waste your money in designer. I promise you it don't take all that. If you buy designer clothes, you are competing with somebody, and it can't be a woman. I mean, it can't be to pull a woman. You got to be competing with some other cats. So you know, you're just trying to show him you got a little flex. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nobody should wear designer. I'm not saying that, but we know a lot of people cap. They put the stuff on, man, really can't afford it. You know, $600 to $1,000 pair of shoes, where really the woman would look over you if you're doing too much. You know what I'm saying? We're in an era now, man, you can't step on a woman now. You know what I'm saying? She's looking for simplicity. You know what I'm saying? How simple this guy is. He seemed to be kind of laid back. Because if she's an aggressive woman, she want a laid back kind of dude. So it just depends on who's trying to match her energy. You know what I'm saying? And I always say it, man, I don't think everybody's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like the internet got us thinking 100 people supposed to like us. You know what I'm saying? What happened to being original, being who you are, and somebody finding who you are unique? You know what I'm saying? That's how it was always seen to me. Like I want somebody to think I'm unique. You know, we had to wear uniforms in high school, like the first era that I caught being in high school. I wore suspenders with my uniform because I wanted to stand out. I wanted to be different. It looked like some nerdy stuff back then, but I've always tried to do something unique to make myself stand out. I never had to spend a ton of money to pull a woman or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I have always been into cars and that stuff too. But yeah, man, it just, the things are very simple now. It don't take a ton of money to fix yourself up and to get dressed. As far as what you need going in the gym, as long as you working on yourself, you decent, you got your heart rate good, you feeling good about yourself, because just going to the gym and exercising, you know, even if you just going to do cardio, not even pumping, it's gonna make you feel good about yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons I think anybody should just get into the gym life. You know what I'm saying? It ain't to go in there and become a bodybuilder. It ain't to go in there and become this ultimate thing. It frees the mind, and it just got that feeling that lasts, you know, for hours after being done. You know how most people like a good meal. I think I heard 50 Cent say this. A good meal, you know, before you eat it, you just like, oh God, man, I can't wait to eat this food. As soon as you eat it, 5-10 minutes later, you feel stuffed and you feel uncomfortable. Just 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, you was on top of the world ready to eat this food. When you go work out and exercise, man, you feel that feeling of when you leave, especially if you do some pretty good cardio, you know, at least 30 minutes of cardio, the feeling of that lasts longer than 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It lasts for hours after the fact, because you feel like you're working on yourself, you feel like you're working towards a goal, and whether you accomplish it or not, but it's just how it motivates the mind, and how it gives you that upbeat to give you something to look forward to. Definitely at like the end of your day, so or the beginning of your day to get your day going. But yeah, man, attractive men are getting the less attention and getting the worst treatment from women today. Why is that, fellas? Guys, jump in the comments, let me know why you think that attractive men are getting the worst attention or getting the worst treatment from women. You know what I'm saying? So it's I'm just here to say, man, don't go out thinking you finna go get this 6-figure job, or you finna go, you know, like I said, purchase a high-priced vehicle, and you just feel like, hey, man, once I get these things, man, people gonna love me, like me, you know, and really respect what I got going. And I'm just here to tell you, man, that ain't it. Yeah, that ain't it. They don't care nothing about what you got going. A woman don't care nothing about how you look. They ain't into your looks. They ain't gonna come up and say, oh man, you so handsome. Oh man, you know, they may be attracted to certain things and certain features about you, but it ain't gonna be a highlight the way they just come up and just, oh God, this person, oh God, he just gorgeous, he just dropped dead. The same way they get comments on social media, you know, same way women jump in their comments and say, oh girl, gorgeous, knowing dang on well they lying to that woman, telling her she gorgeous when she knows she not. You know, when she probably average at best. You know, no shade, no shot. You know what I'm saying? So guys, let me know, man. That's been one of them hot topics, man. why attractive men get the worst treatment from women today. You know what I'm saying? So, real quick, it was one other guy that went and adjusted his height. You guys seen the guy added a whole foot to his legs, man, to make himself over 6'1" or 6'1", thinking that a woman would give him play if he got a little taller. No, they just use that for an excuse to bail out, my boy. Yeah, you can't do that. No, man, don't go do surgery. The man can barely walk, which many have attempted and failed at that, but the man can barely walk after he done went and added a whole, you know what I'm saying, a whole goddamn feet to his body. Yeah, man, so you guys, yeah, man, that ain't it, man. Don't change for nobody, man. Be you. Do you, be you. You know, be your best version of you, man, and if a person can't accept that, you know, whoop the do. They just, you know what I'm saying, they keep it moving, keep on down the road. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, I believe in everybody is for somebody. You know what I'm saying? But you guys jump in the comments, man. Let me know, do you think, you know, attractive men get the worst treatment from women today? You know, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, another episode of Straight Facts with your boy Feast. Until the next episode, 1.